And we are live. Welcome to the Mythos Mystery Society presents End of the Line. A game. What is the subtitle? It's bad. It's bad for everyone.
A spooky RPG by Kyle Tam.
A spooky RPG by Kyle Tam, brought to you by Schmuggies. Schmuggies, it's gonna get you. There's no surviving it. This is Ty's game to run, so I'll leave it over to Ty. Hoocha!
I am Ty. I am running this game. I am Death. This is a game based off of Final Destination. Screw on, everyone say your name and your character name. Starting with Jason.
Okay. I am Malcolm Mal Ort, played by Jason. Do we want to do our description too?
Yeah, might as well.
He's in his early 20s. He's always got a very neat appearance, highly concerned over his hair, and he's very arrogant and always has to one-up somebody. And Tom.
I'm Tom. I'm playing Danny Whiskey tonight. And he is a tall, muscular, but thin, like a lean muscular. He's kind of hairy and oily at all times. Imagine like Luigi if he was like really handsome. And he's like a man made by pizza ovens who's always like got a little bit of sauce on him and stuff like that. And he's a hardworking, quiet guy. No funny business around him. He's usually like kind of like the easy now kind of guy. And yeah, so that's Danny Whiskey. I'll pass it over to Dave.
Hey guys, I'm Frankie Fournette. I'm a long-haired, brown, sandy, blonde, handsome, clueless, dumbass himbo who's wholesome and innocent and has the most bare-bones understanding of sex. Yeah, and I work the register and the phones at Mussolini's Pizza. And I guess we'll toss it back over to Ty.
All right, so we are going to get started. I'm going to explain the game. I'm going to do the intro first, and then we will explain how the game actually works after the intro. Okay, we open on a TV in a dark room. A hand reaches for the remote, and it springs to life, illuminating the room. Well, the temperature is a very reasonable 37 degrees today in Vorstborne, Minnesota. But don't you worry, it's expected to drop down to about 27 tonight as a winter storm rolls in. All signs point to a white Christmas again this year, Vorstborne. But to get you even more in that holiday mood, we're going to our man in the field, Chad Bramley. We cut to a handsome man in his early 50s, perfectly coiffed auburn hair, beginning to gray at the temples. Well, thank you, Melanie, he smiles into the microphone. We are here at the yearly tree lighting at the village center, and what a wonderful turnout. The camera pans to show what must be a sizable percentage of this small town. Bundled up surrounding a gigantic Christmas tree, adorned with silver and gold ornaments, white tinsel, and a currently unlit 8-pointed star. Well, it's such an amazing turnout this year. Let's see what people's favorite part of this magical night is. Okay, now each of your players, what are they doing, or each of your characters, what are they doing at this event?
I think we're making pizzas.
I was gonna say we gotta have a stand, like a pop-up stand at the place. I'm dressed up like Tiny Tim and in clothes that don't fit, but they were for like the original Pizza Boy mascot that we had for Christmas that would like go around handing out flyers like Tiny Tim, but that kid's off in college now or something, so we had me do it. So I'm wearing like clothes that are just like way too tight, and I look like just super handsome. It's like, just like, hey everybody, come get some pizza. Hey, yeah, come on down to Mussolini's Pizza. I'm Tiny Tim, although I'm quite large, and I don't understand why they call me that.
I'll probably be in the back just like working 2 or 3 ovens that we got going, getting all the pizzas ready. And I'm dressed in like, I look like a lean blacksmith covered in oil and pizza sauce. I got like gloves on and everything, and just like watching the front desk, like not even looking at the pizzas that they're going in.
Do you always have a cigar in your mouth, and you always like you have a smoked cigar? Oh, okay.
I'm a hardworking man. Pizza's gotta get done, I say. I just keep saying to myself, but like loud enough that people can kind of hear. Pizza's gotta get, won't cook itself.
Mel's probably unloading everything. He's the guy who drove everybody here, drove all the equipment, everything they've got, and he's just making sure everything's organized and like trying to be like perfectionist about everything.
As you guys are doing this, kind of focused on the Mussolini's pizza stand, Chad comes up and he kind of holds a microphone, not in any one of your faces, but just like up to the stand and says, "Oh, welcome to Mussolini's pizza. What is your favorite part of this holiday season?"
Making pizzas.
Mal's just gonna like grab the microphone right away and like make sure he looks good on camera and like, it's a great time for giving. And the best gift is pizza. Who doesn't love pizza? Come on down. We've got the best in the land.
In the back, just quiet.
And Chad takes the microphone back. I'll second that. Mussolini's pizza is second to none. You gotta try their Stalin stuffed crust pizza. It'll go down cheesy and smooth.
They try to get a word from me, and like they point the microphone for my input. I'm just like, oh, they don't let me talk on the microphone.
It's the first pizza to have, how there's like cheese stuffed crust. It has bratwurst stuffed. It's just a long sausage that goes all the way around the rim. Hey, honestly, now that I said it out loud, though,
kind of slaps actually.
There's something to that.
I'm going to something here.
As soon as you like kind of as Frankie the microphone kind of pushed away the microphone, Chad says, "Oh well, now hold on. We're getting word that Mayor Davis is getting ready to light the tree." The wind has begun to pick up even more now as snow is coming down sideways. An absolute warehouse of a man waddles up the stairs, a thick gray mustache obscuring all of his upper lip and most of his mouth. The microphone screeches with reverb for a second. "Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to welcome you all to our, The wind picks up again and drowns out his words. He grumbles and moves to hit the power as an especially powerful gust blows. For one beautiful moment, the tree illuminates, a shining symbol of Christmas. Mayor Harris gives a heartfelt smile as one of the cables securing the tree instantly snaps under the stress from the wind, flying through the air. It immediately bisects the mayor's face, and we see his exposed brain for half a second as his head lands to the ground. Blood, brain matter, and a couple mustache hairs contrasting against the pure white snow.
You gotta have some of this come toward camera, 3D style.
Yeah, in slow motion. Frankie's just like, yeah, this is a great start.
An ornament flies off the tree and shatters onto Mrs. Donovan's face. She lets out a yelp and tries to extract the glass from her face in a panic as she begins clawing at it. The crowd begins to scream in panic. The massive tree begins to fall directly onto a nearby power line. The tree bursts into flames as it crashes on top of the crowd. Pastor Maggio almost makes it to safety as an errant power line strikes him from the back. He freezes on the spot, screaming until his eyes explode out of his head. One towards camera.
Inappropriate sound effect of like popcorn popping.
Now,
have a little fun with it in post,
Now each of you are going to describe how you narrowly escape this event.
We don't escape this event, though, right?
No, otherwise you'd be dead here. No, you escape this event.
Well, I thought it was one of us. I thought Malcolm was having a vision.
No, it's not. It's not one. There is an event you escape. It's not. This is not Final Destination 1. The event happens.
Okay.
You explain how you get out, kind of.
Well, definitely, I'm just standing there enjoying the show, not knowing anything wrong is happening. So somebody's going to have to grab me and move me out of the way of the star like shoots off the top of the tree and just drills through a couple of people and then embeds itself. It's like a saw. You see like 3 people get cut in half, and then somebody pulls me out of the way and lodges into a telephone pole.
Danny pulls Frankie to the side as that basically buzzsaw star comes through our tent. But as he does it, he also spins and puts one pizza into its path, so it cuts it directly in half.
Nice.
And then he puts it into a box, and he doesn't even pay attention to Frankie.
Mal just like shifts to the side like a slide, like a very suave, glide on his shoes, and then looks back at the car and then like checks it to make sure there's no scratches on it.
Nice.
Really quick, so I saved Dave, but I didn't say how I almost died.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say that some of the fragments of like some of the harder ornaments got lodged in like the gas pipe for the ovens nearby, and I could just hear the faint, nope, not right, and I duck out of the way as the oven explodes, and it kills 5 other people, but I'm fine.
Nice. Okay, so you obviously, the 3 of you, narrowly escape with your lives. The town mourns this tragedy in the next few days, but you'll notice something else. Donnie McNabb, another survivor, passed away from a bizarre nutcracker accident, and Grandma Leslie, well, she got ran over by a reindeer. It becomes apparent that all the survivors didn't stay surviving long. In your desperation, you clung on to any hope you could find. In this form was a questionable mall Santa, who informed you the only way to survive was by ending the lives of others. But will you sacrifice other people's existence to save your own, as you all stare at the end of the line?
41 plays.
Yeah.
It's not Sum 41, but I don't remember the name of the band. Another night on the road, you should be coming to be for me.
So the way this game works is that there are 2 phases, yeah? You will do scenes. There is doing shit and getting shit done. In doing shit, survivors must attempt to get through mundane scenarios that are set before them without dying miserable deaths. From getting a suntan to washing the car to going for groceries, you never know what traps death has in store. And you will each do you guys can do scenes together, or I will do I can pick scenes for you, or you can do one-on-one, just one by one. We can kind of decide that as we go. Once you complete that scene, then you transition into getting shit done. Into getting shit done, survivors are attempting to do one of 4 tasks: find a victim, grab a weapon, make a plan, and then do the deed. So you will do like the doing shit, and then one getting shit done. Then go back to doing shit, then do the next one.
Okay. Repeat until we lose.
Or succeed. The survivors will suggest an appropriate plan of action for each task, and death will set the scene for the actions they must undertake. When all survivors have proceeded the task at hand or failed miserably in attempting it, the game proceeds to the next doing shit phase. So you can fail. If you fail, like let's say, okay, I'm going to try to get a weapon, and you fail it, you have to go back to doing shit again.
Okay.
If you are dead, something happens, so you can still play the game if you are dead if you want to. And the game ends if you have all done the deed, which is the last part of getting shit done.
Oh, so we do have to kill someone.
You don't have to, but then the game would just end once you eventually die.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So, because a price must be paid.
Yeah.
Well, Danny immediately throws Frankie into an oven.
Yeah, wait, can we roleplay the scene where the mall Santa tells us?
Sure.
Like we're going through the mall, it's like a week later, and of course it's like Santa, it's like themed at Christmas and everything, but there's a somber mood over the town.
It's not a week later because it's still, this happened on December 21st, and it's still before Christmas, so this might be 2 days later.
I just wanted to have a joke where Frankie's just like, I wonder how they're going to top that tree ceremony next year. That was crazy.
No, it is still before Christmas. And
I add a little bit of flavor to this, because I don't know if we'd go to the mall necessarily, but maybe there's a homeless guy dressed as Santa that is just kind of stationed outside where we get our sauces and ingredients for.
Well, it could be a Salvation Army. Those things are everywhere. It can be a Salvation Army Santa.
Yeah. So we're going.
Or it was a drunk mall Santa from the bar next door to the pizza shop.
All valid options.
Yeah, we're heading to Sauce Depot to get our sauces. Sauce or us.
Sure, Santa says the Santa outside's ringing his bell.
Sounds like the gong at a church.
Nailed it.
The bell in a cemetery tower.
Did you see how cool the tree looked right before it sawed somebody in half and everybody blew up? That was so pretty.
I was too busy doing my job.
Oh, Danny, you gotta learn how to live a little.
That's my arc. Yeah, that's a great arc for this. I gotta learn how to live a little.
By killing others.
Yes. No time to live.
It wasn't even that pretty. I've gone to New York. I've seen the display there. You know, that's pretty. This was just generic.
Also, the mayor's head got bisected, so that kind of ruined it just a little bit. I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10, though. It was definitely better than last year's. Remember last year's? Where they had Jeffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us give a speech, but then immediately after that, all the Toys R Us's closed down among the United States, so it really soured the whole mood. It was definitely the worst. I felt super bad.
The Santa places a hand on your shoulder, Frankie. Are you meaning to tell me you were at the massacre?
The what? No, we were at the tree ceremony. The tree lighting ceremony where they lit the tree up.
They died. So many died, don't you? Didn't you?
No, those were just cool special effects. They were bad, though, in bad taste, for sure. I think it was because that other Final Destination 12 movie just came out. And it was some sort of promotional event.
A lot less customers these days, because they're all dead.
Well, you know, Santa, massacre sounds like somebody did it. I think it was more of just a freak accident.
Okay, tragedy. Well, tragedy, I guess. Sure, semantics. But you young gents, you were there?
What does Samantha have anything to do with these tragedies?
Some man ticks.
Who's
son?
the Seaman? I don't get this guy. He's talking crazy. We should just get to the sauce depot and then maybe to the Crumlins to get some more of the bread.
Russia.
Well,
this guy gets it.
Well, I hope if you boys were there and you came out alive, I hope you stay safe, because death doesn't let many survive events like that.
What do you mean?
I mean, I think you were supposed to die. I can see it in your cold, dead eyes, son.
Why? Well,
These
are these are the eyes I was born with.
No, but they look like that from staring at an oven all day.
Yeah, I get it. I have glaucoma.
The doctor said I have
into the maw of the oven all day.
The doctor said I have melted retinas.
I can barely see anything, but I have perfect hearing. I can hear everything. I didn't hear death that day.
Well, if you do hear his jingle coming soon, I would caution you. If you wanna stay alive, you might have to do the unthinkable.
Wait, death jingle?
Like pineapple pizza?
Oh.
Yeah, he's got a jingle. He plays it on his pan flute.
Danny, I think this guy's saying we have to do the gallon challenge.
Is that a saucepan flute or a pizza pan flute?
It's a personal pan flute.
Personal pan flute.
Damn it. Nice. So is this world pizza themed or pizza and/or communism / World War II fascism?
Right?
I think this town was founded by a man looking to escape communism and opening a capitalist pizza place, and this is his town.
Yes, and the story of it is the story of every single pizza place, which is Minnesota had no pizza places, so insert town person moved here to make pizza like insert town. In this case, I guess it was fascist Italy.
Oh boy. Easy now.
In this town,
what do you mean terrible?
New Vienna.
New Vienna.
I mean, you might have to cut someone else's life short to extend your own.
How do you know that?
Oh well.
Who told you?
Let's just say I was once involved in a horrible Easter accident.
You kill a man?
he smiles and touches his nose, and then you look away for a second and he's gone.
Whoa.
Oh, damn it. I was just about to tell him how nobody will miss a mall Santa.
It's awful cruel of you, Malcolm.
Yeah, well.
I miss him already. Just a little bit.
I'm sorry, I spaced out for a bit there. What were we talking about?
We gotta get sauces.
Yeah.
Sauced.
So let's do that as the first doing shit. You guys are all in the sauce depot. What is your character? How does your character like do the errands? You're all gonna split up to get everything done. So
I'm very particular about the ingredients we put on our pizzas.
that makes sense.
We go to like the sauce and like, where the mushrooms and pepperonis and all that stuff is, where they're chopping. They have that machine that like slices through the various meats and stuff, and I insist on doing it myself.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is probably smart for you because you are using your brain to get like the best optimal pieces of meat here. So roll 4d4, as you will always do.
Okay. Step aside, Jerry. He's like, I know. Okay, I did it. What am I looking for?
What's your total number?
Oh, total number. It's the okay, let's see. 11.
11. Okay. So do you have any points in smart?
I have 1.
Okay, so now you can roll a d4.
1d4?
Yes.
Got a 2.
Okay, now you subtract that from your total.
Oh, which 9.
So we want to get low, is what you're saying.
Is the one just added to it? Like I have 1 in smart. Was that?
No, that's how many dice you're rolling.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay,
yeah, so you rolled 1 dice.
9
so
is the final number then.
9 is your final number. Okay. So you rolled I'll get Sage to tell you what the stats are. So if you're rolling an 8 or above for doing shit, you succeed, but you have a narrow brush with death. If you roll under 8, you're fine. If you roll 8 or above, you succeed, but you have a narrow, and you add 1 to the bad time mod.
Oh.
Okay, which is so now.
No, not the bad time.
So I'm slicing various meats and stuff. Can that just be the background sound to whatever's happening to these guys?
You hear the it comes back to the blade, and then once one of them has like a bunch of sauce spray up.
Yeah, it's for the audience. It looks like I cut my own penis.
Well, I gotta narrate your brush with death though. So I'm gonna say as you're like,
do I have a brush with death? I thought
because you rolled over an 8. You have a brush with death. You don't die, but if you roll over an 8, that's
to get closer to that.
So what happens?
The farthest you will get from death is a brush with death.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So what happens is you have either under 8 is a full success. Everything's fine. If you roll 8 or higher, you have a narrow brush with death, which I'm going to narrate. And every time you do that, you add 1 to the bad time mod. That goes for every single roll. Now gets a +1 added to it because Tom screwed up once. Ooh. So that's how the game, rapidly ends.
Did I do bad by rolling higher?
Well, if you rolled the highest you can roll, you die.
Did I do a bad
So you want to roll low?
So that's why you have the stats. Is you like if I have 3 in sexy, I roll 3d4 and then I subtract that from my roll.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, just check it out.
I know it's first time doing it.
Yeah.
So what happens is you are like slicing this pepperoni, and we see the screw begin to like loosen a little bit and like slowly shake out, and the blade begins to vibrate, and you make 1 cut, and like the pepperoni, like 1 pepperoni flies. Your eyes follow it for a second, and the blade just narrowly misses your wrist.
Ooh. Gotta watch.
But because it's too early in the movie, it's just like a quick, and then we just move on like nothing ever happened.
Who wants to go next?
Well, I was going to say Frankie Burnett, the only thing he'd be doing in here is talking with the cash lady, like the old woman at the cash register, who is definitely hitting on him, but he does nothing. Like, it just goes completely over his head. And he's just trying to get the job done, but she just keeps flirting with him.
My little bolognese, how are you?
I told you, Grandma, my name is Frankie.
Don't call me Grandma, call me Hot Mama.
No, I'm not going to do that. Your name tag says Grandma.
It's just for customers. You're a special boy.
No, I'm a customer.
Well, yes, but I consider you more of a business associate.
No, I just work for the Mussolini's Pizza. I don't work here, ma'am.
Well, colleagues. Like if you were to go to a mixer, like we're all sauce people here.
Oh, I don't drink on the job. I don't do saucer mixing right now.
Oh, my little Alfredo. I could bag you up and take you home.
Yeah, don't do that. That sounds illegal. Man, I just need whatever they get, wrapped up. It's the usual thing.
I will let you roll either probably sexy for this.
Sexy sounds right. Yeah. Just going with my strength. This is how I hit on people in real life because I have no idea. Or no, how people hit on me in real life. I don't hit on anything in real life. 2, 4, 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
Is what you rolled. Okay, and then you I mean, you're going to be fine even if you weren't.
I subtract, roll 3 more and subtract it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that was only 3 dice.
Okay.
2. So what did I say? 7, 8, 9. So now I roll 3. Which is 3 1s. So
six, actually, that was close though. So
yeah,
you
that
got
was
down to
close.
6. You got down to 6, but you added 1 because of Tom, so it was 7. So you almost you were almost bad, but it was fine. Yeah, you flirt with
no, she flirts at me and I don't.
Yeah. This woman flirts at you, and your natural sexy stat just lets you cruise on by
Part of
just
the
fine.
sauce from the blade gets on my shirt. I'm like, ooh, gotta hang on, and I like unbutton the front of my shirt a little bit and start to wipe it off with a
One driplet of sweat goes down her face,
and it falls onto near the keyboard for the cash register. But the keyboard has like a little short in it, so you just see but nobody notices. Because nothing happens. Death likes to play cheeky with us, I guess.
Yeah. All right, now Mal.
So Mal's going around to pick up, whatever extra items he can, cans of sauce, whatever. So he's got a cart, and he's got a path he always takes every single time. Like always his route. He's always taking the same route, but he's also like drifting around the corners because he's just like flying through, throwing like cans of sauce in. So he's just like he's drifting. He's like going, weaving in between people.
Being real reckless.
Yeah. I'd say, but he's doing it. Well, he's trying to do it smoothly. I'd say you can either do this as probably strong or subtle. Would probably be where I would put you. Subtle being like you're trying to weave in and out without being like causing a ruckus, even though you might be, or strong because you're trying to just like force your way through. I'll let you choose out of those 2 stats what you want to use.
It doesn't matter. I don't have a bonus to either one. So.
All right, let's say it's subtle.
Okay. So 4.
Yep, 44. You'll always roll 44, and it's just what you roll afterward, which is nothing currently. Currently 44 plus 1.
Oh no. Oh, that's a 10.
Which makes it 11 from Tom. So that's not, you're fine still, but
Shoot.
What happened?
I really can't get this pizza stain.
Yeah, you gotta have to take the whole.
I think the whole thing's gonna have to go.
What happens is
There,
you are. Were you gonna say something?
Well, I had an idea of what could happen.
I have one too.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen is you are weaving in and out of like the aisles and trying to make it as fast as you can. Taking one corner a little too tight, you bump one of the shelves. A glass jar, a big fat one of marinara sauce, wobbles for a minute, and you continue your path, but the instant you move past, it shatters right where you were.
That was exactly what I was.
Oh, I had a weird.
And the juices from the sauce squeeze their way over to an open electrical outlet.
Yeah, we do see that. Yeah, the marinara like slowly goes to an electrical socket.
He's been there the whole time, not listening. He's got headphones on. He squeezes it up before it can get there, and that's how you avoid that.
So Mel's gonna.
And on his name tag, it says Gabriel.
So Mel's gonna turn around right after him and be like, and then he's gonna like lick his thumb and like wipe off like the one dot of sauce that got on his pants.
I'm right next to you. You have no idea. I was right there. It's a damn shame. Just looking at it. It should be you.
No use crying over spilt marinara.
Yeah, you see
as we always
one
say.
Tear, one tear go out of Danny's eye.
It goes down and and you sniff.
Yeah, I sniffle it back in. And I have like a bunch of sliced meat like all over me. And I'm just adding to my oil is getting into all the meats, and that's what makes our food actually good, but none of us know that specifically.
It's got that human oil to it.
It has the working man's sweat in it.
Yeah. You better leave before you ruin another pizza. No.
Okay, you guys successfully get your sauce and stuff done and leave back to the shop. So now we are in the getting shit done phase.
Making pizzas.
No, the getting shit done is always one of 4 things. Find a victim, grab a weapon, make a plan, and then do the deed. So you have to do grab a weapon or make a plan. It could be any. It could be any. Those 3 can be in any order. Do the deed is last.
But
Can you write those 3 in like Discord?
Oh, on Discord, yeah.
I'm gonna write it down real quick. So, find a weapon.
Find a weapon.
What was the other one?
Well, it's actually technically grab a weapon, but it's fine. Find a victim.
Victim?
Make a plan.
Make a plan.
And then those can be in any order. The last one is do the deed.
Do we want to just role play like a normal day before we do this?
I was going to say we could do another one of those.
We're not ready to kill yet, you know.
Yeah, nothing has technically happened.
Nothing's going to. You're not going to get another scene where like. Unfortunately, the way this works, you had the narration in the beginning. That's kind of all you have. You're not going to have another scene where someone else dies.
Yeah. Well, that's why I figure we play out just a little bit of a normal pizza day.
Pizza.
Okay, we can do. Well, okay, fine.
I was going to say we just repeat another one of those, but then maybe the dangers are a little bit more extreme next time, and that makes us worried to actually do something. Because right now I just got flirted on and I lost my shirt.
Maybe an NPC dies for sure during this.
There you go.
Seriously.
Then it connects the dots.
Right.
Sure. Okay.
I just feel like story-wise, we haven't gotten to the point where we should murder someone, or even do step 1, which is find a weapon. Like I don't want to find a weapon yet as a character. You know? I know that this is probably too much.
What was it?
Well, okay. For the reason we can do this, I don't care. The way the game works is that's why the other thing was you're going into this with the knowledge. That's why the Santa scene I did off screen originally is because you're supposed to go into this with this knowledge, not like we can do it. We can play it.
Well, we're like a whole fucking movie.
Yeah, that's why it's a lot of narration, so we don't replay the entire movie.
Okay, so one more time. It's find a weapon, find a victim.
Make a plan and then do the deed.
Okay, but for right now, we got to make a pizza.
Make a pizza first.
I didn't see that on the list.
I think Mal's smoking a cigarette, waiting for the pizza to be finished. You know, he's got his car running outside. He never lets it sit idle. It's always running. It's like a big car.
Mal's just gonna be like, I usually just mow somebody over in my car.
Yeah, he's thinking about it already. He's already got a plan going. Maybe Frankie's on the phone taking an order.
I'm on the phone taking an order, but I'm zoning out because I'm looking at the TV, and at first, in the reflection of Frankie's glasses, you think maybe he's watching a very serious news thing about what happened, or maybe somebody else died, but then it cuts the TV and it's just playing Baby Shark.
Well, let's do one more. Let's do one more scene of doing shit in the pizzeria. So
I like that. I was gonna say let's just do another doing shit scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys doing? This is either later. That's probably later that day. What are you guys doing in the pizzeria?
We can cut to me. I have like opera music playing in my earbuds, and I got a serious face, and you just. I got the pizza. I'm going, spinning the dough above my head. It's all quick cuts like Edgar Wright stuff. Whoosh, pizza sauce, and then some meat, like too much meat, and then that sausage that goes all the way around, and then we wrap it over and we put cheese. And my hands are moving like a mile a minute, and then right into the oven. And now I wait.
Okay, let's say this is either, once again, I'll let you either do smart or strong for this as you make this pizza.
I want to say strong because it's dexter.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll let that work.
Okay. Okay, so I got 8. And then, 8. And then I have 2 that I can roll.
So roll your 2.
Roll my 2. So 8. And then take away 3. So what? 7. 6, 5.
5 plus 2 is 7, so you're still okay. That was a fine one. You make the pizza without any issue. It's naturally something you've done for years now. Comes out flawlessly.
The oil. I just smear like marinade. There's like a splash area.
We see
a poker stick though. I have to reach into the oven and poke the bubbles though.
Yeah, we see a shot of the marinara and oil like get down into your eye, and you do not react at all or blink.
These things are dead, and you can see the skin as I'm poking the bubbles. The skin on my face is like kind of bubbling. Or the oil on my face is like, it's like
Yeah.
bacon sizzle. It's super gross. The edge of my mustache is like singeing just a little. This is not healthy for him. But he doesn't care. He's like,
Got a job to do.
no bubbles. No bubbles in the pizza. Bubbles on the pizza means a lost customer. Lost customers means I can't feed my wife and 9 children. He never told anybody.
No.
He's thinking this in his head.
You're taking too long. Because the longer
I look over at him.
the crappier my tip. You're infecting
Now suddenly, Danny suddenly has a victim.
I think
As easy as that.
Malcolm's never said this before, but Malcolm actually loses a little bit of tips because I'm such a perfectionist that I won't let the pizza out on time. So he actually loses a little bit of tips every time I would take too long to perfect my art.
The Mussolini's pizza tracker keeps constantly. Yeah, the Mussolini's pizza tracker constantly keeps going to the checking phase and starting over.
We don't know why we even have
Mussolini's pizza tracker, our pizza comrade.
It's our pizza.
It'll
Our pizza, our way.
It'll go into Mal being like, look at him and be like, I gotta. The more pizzas I get in, the more chance, there's only so many good-looking women in this town, and one of them's gonna open the door naked, and it's gonna be the best day ever.
We don't have time for women, Mal. There's no time for dames. We gotta make more pizzas. More pizzas, more money. More money.
Yeah, more pizzas, more chances at seeing boobs.
I like that this is Malcolm's arc. Like, this is his life goal now.
He wants to end up in a porno.
It's the only reason he ever joined.
Is that why you've been cutting holes in all the boxes?
What? How do you know?
Because I put the pizzas in the boxes. And there's holes in all of them.
I always thought that was a little peephole so that you could see the pizza's doing okay.
No, that's where that little table thing's supposed to go.
Oh yeah, for the tiny people that get part of their cut. Everybody gets a fair share. That's
everybody's pizza.
Is it back to one of us making
Mal or Frankie?
I want to say I hear at the front door, and I turn around, like I whip around, and I'm just like, hey, welcome to Mussolini's Pizza, where your pizza is everyone's pizza. We all work together on it. How may I help you? And it's like the hottest woman alive, and she like leans over the counter, and I'm just like, oh, hey, it's you, Deborah. I remember seeing you at the tree lighting ceremony because somebody needs to die.
Oh yeah. By the way, when Frankie says that we all work on it together, I give him a side eye. Suddenly, I have victim number 2 in my head.
This is just Danny becoming a serial killer.
Danny's gonna kill him. It has nothing to do with wanting to survive. It has everything to do with the pride he takes in his pizza making.
And I know Deborah. She always comes here with the same order. She always just wants to. Secretly, what she wants is to just see Frankie's butt as he like goes to grab something. But Frankie, like, just, again, completely airplane mode over his head. But she's like, Frankie, I want you to get me the jalapenos so that I can put them on my pizza when I get home. Make it extra spicy. And he's like, okay. And I look over, and the jalapenos are in a jar that's way up high. And there's like it's a step stool with one leg missing is the only thing. Oh, okay, Deborah, if that's what you want. I mean, I get it. A little spicy pizza every now and then. Yeah, extra spicy if you want to come home and share it with me. Oh, no, I'm full. I don't eat my own product. It's fine. I'll get you your jalapenos.
Roll a strong.
Okay, I do have one in strong. Okay, so first I'm rolling my 4. Okay, 4, 4, 2, and 1. So 8, 9, 10, 11. That's just the base 4. And then isn't there something else because somebody did something in a previous scene?
If you can roll yours too. You remember you roll one.
So I only have 1. which is a 1. So what did I say? It was 11 minus 1, so 10?
Yeah, 10 plus 2 is 12. You're getting up there. It's pretty high. But so you don't die, though.
That's good.
What happens is you are going up, reaching for these jalapenos. We see
it's like quick cut, like a fisheye lens looking down so that it makes it look like it's like really high up. You see close angles of like the step stool like wobbling like fucking crazy, and then occasional quick shots of just my ass jiggling, and then quick cuts of Deborah's lips close up.
And we once again see that marinara creeping on the floor. A little bit gets underneath the stool. You slip. The giant bottle of jalapenos comes crashing down onto the counter. It falls helplessly at your feet, but 3 glass shards penetrate Deborah. 2 are in the eye, and 1 seems to go through her skull. She begins screaming as jalapeno also gets in the wounds, creating even more pain. And as Jingle Bells plays over the loudspeakers in this pizza shop, she runs outside and gets hit immediately by a bus.
2 buses. 3 buses.
Frankie, this is why I make the pizzas. I decide what goes on. We don't take orders. We just let me make pizzas.
Okay, I'll see you next week, Deborah. I think Deborah was it was the mayor, and then it was little Timmy who went to college, but he was visiting in town, and then Deborah ducked narrowly under the thing, and then it just completely just exploded that one kid. I'm like putting the things together, like maybe I'm in danger. Maybe the old man that was saying something on our way to Sauce Depot was on us.
Maybe you shouldn't add toppings to the pizzas I make.
Maybe you should call the police. There's another bus that goes by on the street. She's still in there. Nobody's. It's just like horrible roadkill. It's not even recognizable. It's a human anymore.
Mel's just like, man, there's a pair I'm never gonna see.
A snowplow comes by and kind of takes the body away.
Towards camera.
If it was a 3D movie and in that era, probably. No, the snowplow comes by and just kind of takes the body out of the shot.
Lots of good meat gone away.
Just rolling.
Okay, and now Mal, what are you doing?
So Mel's still in back, just like telling Danny, like, "Come on, man, I gotta deliver this pizza." And he's like pacing back and forth behind him, like flipping a pizza cutter, like, "Come on, let's get this done, let's go." And he's just like flipping it up in the air.
Is it that blade one? It'd be a big blade, like it's a 2-handed blade on both ends with a long.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking just like the home like rolling.
Old ones. Yeah, you use that, but I use
But yeah, I'm just flipping like the home like handheld one.
While you're waiting for me, I'm cutting it 1 slice for every person listed on the census for town. So I have to cut this thing like 640 ways.
But yeah, so I'm just pacing back and forth, telling him like, "Come on, man, I gotta do these."
I'm not even looking at the pizza.
Tips.
I'm looking at you.
How do you think I afford this Buick? You know?
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll snarky.
Yes.
Ah, yeah.
Okay. Oh Jesus.
I'm just still.
Well, I'm glad that's my best stat because I just rolled a 13.
That's pretty high.
So
roll whatever dice you have in snarky. Roll those now.
Thank God I put 3 in snarky.
Oh, nice.
All right, so the 13. Oh, thank God. 6, 7.
Okay, 7 now plus 3 because of the bad time mod does make 10.
10.
Well, no, sorry. I rolled 7, so 13 minus 7.
Oh, I see.
What is that?
6.
6. Yeah.
Well, 6 plus 3 is unfortunately still 9, which means you add 1 to the bad time mod, which is getting awfully high before you even started the second phase of this game.
Well, we'll be more desperate. That should only happen like once in theory in the whole movie.
Okay, so what happens with your narrow brush is like, as Danny is like rapidly like cutting this pizza, like he's still keeping his professionalism, but is agitated by Mal. We see some of the other knives that are like hanging up on the wall begin to shake as you begin to hit, cut this thing with more and more ferocity. And as you finally deliver the last slice, 2 of the knives like fall down right around Mal's feet and stick in the ground.
Mal, Dan, what, you trying to kill me, man? Are you trying to make this an accident? You believe that?
If I was trying to kill you, Mel, you'd be dead.
I'm like waving the pizza, like the handheld pizza cutter at him. Like, what? You believe that, Santa? You want
Maybe
me to
I do, Mal. Maybe I believe in Santa. What of it?
Whatever. I just want to deliver this pizza.
I clap and shut.
From the
It's got like a lot of weight to
it.
It's got so much. The density of this thing is so hard. When I slide it into you, it actually like kind of hurts.
I'm just like, finally, and I pull out from my back pocket the Mussolini pizza visor, and I just like slam it on my head and walk out with it.
I watch you the whole time while I'm vile language.
Okay, now we're in the getting shit done phase. So what tasks is everyone going to try to do here?
Well, so are we doing another getting shit done, or is
No,
this
is now
like
the second
find a
phase.
weapon and stuff?
Yeah.
This is
now we've each had enough of a thing, I think, happen that we would do at least one. Where's the list, by the way? Oh, did you guys put it in the Facebook chat, or what'd you do?
Oh no, I'm just writing mine in a doc.
Well,
I can
share it on Discord.
Well, yeah, because
Can I go pee real quick? Or actually, if you guys want to start ahead of me, I'll go pee and then
but copy and paste it into the Discord so I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You do that. I'll be right back.
I'll just send it to you.
Because if we're gonna do a getting shit done phase, I'm probably going to deliver this pizza.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start doing like one of those conspiracy boards, trying to figure out the order in which we die. The mayor. It's only 4 people deep though, because I can't remember that far back.
I sent you on Facebook.
It keeps just recycling the same 4 points, and then it gets tries to go to the 5th one. It's like the mayor.
You should have sent it to all of us.
Oh,
just fucking put it in the Discord. God damn it! Here, I'll put it in the Discord. Hello. Hey God. There.
Hello.
Ooh, it's in a little cup. I love you. It's a Bloody Mary.
Nice.
It's perfect for this Merry Mythos game. All right, so if I think make a plan is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm like trying to figure out like what's happening, and the dumb guy's trying to put 2 and 2 together. So do I have to roll anything for making a plan, or is it just like this is what I'm doing?
It's every one of these is rolled. So I'm gonna say making a plan for you is it's you putting things together. I think
it's the camera shows me at the front register still like ghost faced and stuff. There's like a family of like 12 people. They're trying to make an order, but I'm not like paying attention, and like the camera's like zooming out, and then the lights suddenly change, and it's later that night. You see the TV light going, and it's like playing the news of other people that have died after the event, and it's like me sitting in front of this like conspiracy board as the camera changes to behind me, and again, it's only 4 points.
I'm gonna say, so for you to succeed in this, because these are one of 4 things that has to get done, I'm gonna say it's A, smart, but B, what you're trying to do is you're trying to A, put together like what happened and like who wasn't at the event. So you have an idea of like, oh, these people weren't at the event. So
yeah,
because it has to tie into the whole like, if you want to, you don't have to do this. Remember, you don't have to engage with the second half of the game. You can just say like, oh, I don't want to kill someone and just live till you die, or you could do whatever you want. But at least have the idea.
The victims have to be people that weren't there.
Well, you can kill anyone you want to, but it is the same rules as like 5. You're killing someone to add their lifespan to yours. So you figure if someone survived the event, you're probably not going to add.
Was that it? Was that it in 5, or was it just kill anybody and you're solid?
5 didn't,
because it didn't really do. I think the trailer said that you get to add life years, but then the movie didn't.
Well, the movie did, but they never confirmed if it was true. Because remember, the very last scene of the movie was like,
everybody died anyway.
Because it was like, because you never know if that actually was going to do anything. But it was like, oh, that guy was going to die of a heart attack anyhow, and then he dies too. So it's like, oh, that might have been true if any of this was true. But
yeah.
What's funny about that too is that doesn't. So it's like, oh, he was going to die anyway. Like, everybody's gonna die.
Well, no, the theory is you're adding their lifespan to yours, so he died quickly because the guy didn't have any time left.
But yeah, I'm making a list. I'm making a list. Keep checking it twice.
All right, so this is smart. This is smart for you to come up with this.
Oh, Jesus, why does it have to be smart? Okay, well, I'm just rolling 4 dice and seeing what happens. So I'm alone in my studio apartment. And I'm just the TV's playing news.
What Christmas thing is on in the background? We got to keep this back to Christmas.
It's got to have Christmas at least once in every scene. We're obligated to do that.
Yes,
legally we have to.
Life.
It's It's a Wonderful Life. That's so good. In the back, but it's on like a different TV. Or no, that's on the TV, and you see the black and white lights reflecting off of me in the darkness. On my phone, I'm scrolling through news to see the obituaries and like people who have died and who was and wasn't there, and like witness accounts and everything like that. Okay, well, 2, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's a Wonderful Life, right?
10.
Yeah. Is this part you want to roll, huh?
No, the good news is you're not. So you don't. You do add 1, and you fail this preparation. Actually, I don't know if you. Let me double check one thing.
Well, I did say I got stuck on the first 4 and just can't seem to. The mayor.
I mean, we're already at the point we could all roll 1s, and it won't help.
What happens is so you're doing this board like the movie, the movie's playing, like we got to get a close up on Frankie's face as like his eyebrows fur as he really tries to focus in, and then we smash cut to you like asleep on the couch.
I'm on the couch, but I'm still looking at the ceiling. I think I'm gonna have to kill somebody because Santa told me so. And I want to be a good boy for Christmas.
So you technically failed in your attempt to make a plan. Like, you can have this idea, but you're going to have to make another plan at a point in time because you did not succeed.
Yeah, I at least think maybe something's happening.
Sure.
That's pretty much the extent of my plan.
Now, Mal or Danny?
Maybe Danny goes, or maybe Mal goes first. What do you want to go first? I got an idea, but I wonder if it's more appropriate if Mal goes first and my pizza is not received well by the customer.
Yeah, sure, Mal can go.
Well, I mean, Frankie's already at his apartment, so like that's why I was like, wait, are we still doing right after the delivery or no?
Well, mine was a smash cut. It could be the last delivery of the day. I'm just cashiers and phones, so I'd go home and you could still be out.
So,
there you go. And I'm working overtime making pizzas for tomorrow.
Because Mel's probably like in his car, like revving his engine, ready to just like fly through. He's just like, man, I could just, drive right past the bar. Some drunk stumbling out. I hit him. It was an accident. But like while he's blasting, dashing through the snow.
Yes. Yeah, you have to add 1 Christmas thing.
Yes. Is this you trying to find a victim or make a plan?
That's me. Like, I'll say I'm making a plan. Like if I had to do it, I'll
run someone over.
If I just ran somebody over, they stumbled out of the bar. That's
Let's roll and let's see. I'm going to say this for you is going to be smart.
Okay. All right.
And we'll discuss after.
I got 6. I got an 8.
Okay, 8. And then do you have any points in it?
Nope.
Man, we're getting close. Sun's getting low, champ. Okay.
You can give us a grace period because we added an extra good.
No, I can't. You made that decision all on your own. What happens is like you think about it. This is kind of making a plan. So you, oh, wait, do we say no? We said making a plan or finding a victim. Sorry, what did you say? Making a plan.
Making a plan.
Yeah. You kind of drive around a little bit, and you're driving fast as you're thinking about this. And as you think to, I don't remember what I said as a stand up, but you think about like, okay, if I do want to add someone's lifespan to mine, like, I don't know, someone who's rumbling around the streets drunk, is that going to be the most bang for your buck, Mal? Like, these people might have, gotten in an accident some other way. I don't know. So that make a plan of running over some random might not be the best course of action, you think?
Yeah, because if you could do it, then anyone could do it.
Okay, Danny.
All right, I'm working late overtime in the pizza, in Mussolini's, right? And the Trans-Siberian Orchestra is playing. What is it? What's the song they play?
Carol the Bells.
And I'm adding meat, and I'm just making pizzas for tomorrow. Because, like I said, they don't make orders; they just buy pizzas from here. I decide how the pizzas go. So it's like working late, and since Frankie's not here, but the phone's ringing, it's distracting me, and I'm like, I slam that pizza cutter down on one of them, and I go over to the phone and I pick it up. And somebody's complaining about the pizza I delivered to them, like they're allergic to the mink or meat I put on it.
I'm allergic to skunk meat. What are you trying to pull?
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, if you want to be the mad customer.
I thought
pizza. I make the pizza. You eat it. What?
That's my big problem here. I thought I was getting one with pepperoni. Mine had. I assume maybe from the Christmas spirit, you put a couple juniper berries on there and a little mistletoe.
Whatever.
It's not. Well, those aren't edible, man.
What?
They're not.
What? The berries.
Well, yeah, but I want to eat pizza with my family. It's Christmas is coming up in a couple days. We were gonna light the tree and make a nice thing of it, but now we got this unedible, this poison pizza.
Eat the pizza. I need the fucking pizza.
Listen, I just want a refund or something, or like.
I'll give you a refund. I'll deliver it personally.
Roll.
See you soon.
Roll up.
All right, so grabbing a weapon.
Okay.
A big pizza blade.
Okay, so try. This is probably strong, I would assume.
I guess, yeah. If it's got to be anything, it's right there. All right. And I got 2 in strong. All right, so I got rolled pretty good. 5, 6, 7, and then roll 2 in strong. Not too bad. 4. Shit. What was the first thing I said?
3. You are good. You're good.
Okay. So I grab the pizza cutter and I get in my car. And I must have I think I grabbed their order. He said juniper berries.
Not yet. Not yet, because finding the victim is a different role.
Okay.
So remember, you have to get. You still have to
first.
No. This is you can't do these back to back. It has to be getting shit done. Then we go back to doing shit. So it's not like you do all the things in a row.
Okay.
So now it's a slow burn murder. Now you're going back to.
So basically, I have in mind that I want to use the pizza cutter.
Yes.
Okay.
You have the pizza cutter now. Okay, it is now either the next day or we can keep going that night, but this is the next phase.
Quick, before that night ends, as I grab the pizza cutter, it says, "Run, Rudolph!" And I'm holding up the camera.
It can be anything. The doing shit can be anything you guys want. So, Tom, if you want to do like, okay, I drive home or whatever, you can do that as an activity too. It can be whatever. Doing shit's mundane stuff. It should be you wouldn't do anything tomorrow. Then it'd be like Tom, Jason and Dave do. It doesn't have to be any big for the doing shits. Whatever. Or it could be I wake up and take a shower. It doesn't have to be a big thing every time. It's mundane stuff.
Maybe it's I go and buy lots of large rolls of sheet plastic. And zip ties and stuff. It's funny because at this point, Danny
with the sauce.
Danny heard that if he kills somebody else, he'll save his own life. Danny doesn't even think about that right now. He wants to kill this guy. This is Danny's impulses that might get him saved on accident.
Okay, so you're back. Now you're shopping. Let's go to, as you're looking for this stuff, this is probably smart as you're trying to get the right stuff to cover your crimes.
Yeah.
Or subtle. I'll say subtle or smart will be
I'm
applicable.
gonna dexter him, basically.
Yeah. So smart or subtle, I'll let you choose out of those two stats.
We'll do subtle, right? Okay. So drive over to the is it the same?
Yeah,
place where we bought the sauce?
it's a sauce place. They sell a lot of tarps.
It's cellophane, so it's for like sausages and
Yeah.
hot dogs and stuff like that. All right, I got a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I can do just 1, which I got a 4. So what is 6? And then add what now?
Add 6.
Add 6, so 12 is it?
Yeah. And we're adding one more.
Is it possible to do anything now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. I'm like, if it goes over 10, I wasn't sure.
We're coming because, like, let's say you have the max this thing can get you in theory is once of this, the bad time. I'll give you guys a couple off. I'll give you guys. I'll let this one not count. At least I'll give you guys one break for doing the extra scene.
I mean, one mulligan. Do we get to choose the mulligan?
No, it's not a mulligan. I'm not adding one to the mod. So I have been adding one every single time, like I'm supposed to. But I'll give you guys one break.
Thank you so much.
What happens is you succeed in the task, but you still get a narrow brush with death. What happens is, what happens at this shop? Okay, everything goes fine. You buy the stuff, you get out fine, and then as you leave the sauce depot, we get a shot of the old woman, the grandma, and she's looking at a news clipping that said survivors of the incident, and it's got a picture of you on there.
What's that, babe?
But she's biting her lip and looking at the picture of Frankie.
It means maybe she was there too.
While I'm picking up the cellophane and like duct tape and stuff like that, it's a melancholy.
Yeah, you go from the really epic Night Before of Trans-Siberian Orchestra to smath cut to midway through melancholy.
Nothing happens. Bringing out.
Okay, now Mal or Frankie for a doing shit.
Mal, you can go first.
I'd say I finished my speed through the city, and I'm arriving, so I'm delivering the pizza.
Okay.
I get out of the car, like I try to dust off any snow on me. I'm trying to look good for whoever might be opening the door. Like I fix my hat and I make sure like everything's presentable.
This is gonna be the day. Door opens. It's a dude completely naked stepping out of the shower. So close.
Roll a d20. Roll a d20. Do you have one on you?
Oh, a d20. Yeah,
a d20.
I can easily open one.
Here, I got one. You can roll this one.
What?
Roll this one.
I have one right here.
I already said you can roll this.
Get through my bag.
And while he's,
I have so many bags. Okay.
Beginning to look around like
what? Oh, well, I rolled a 2.
It is not a the naked woman of Malstreams. It is a family and a bunch of screaming children. Like immediately answer the door. They rush you as
it's the same family as last night from Frankie, like zoning out at the. It's the exact same family. They didn't get a pizza last night because I couldn't serve them because I was too. Really I don't know. I just saw Deborah just get completely annihilated by 3 buses in my jalapeno jar. But like,
and one extra bit of flavor. They have one of those like in Home Alone. They have like the little horse riding boy or whatever with the lantern. You hit it with your car and it falls over.
Yeah.
And you write it back up.
It's an homage.
Yeah, homage. Got as many homages as you can, Daddy, in the Christmas.
Yeah, the kids kind of scream, "Pizza!" And one like tries to crawl up your body to grab the box.
One of them starts biting your leg. You gotta get out of here, man.
He's not pizza. Ah!
I just hold it up real high. I was like, folks, could you get these gremlins?
Oh, they got a mind of their own when they get that age, don't they? And a mustached man comes up and hands you a $30 bill. That's what I was. That's how we get you.
Smash cut flashback to the mayor getting bisected.
A 50. He hands you a 50.
Oh, well, thanks.
What change?
Actually, I'm gonna let you roll a stat. Roll what stat do you want to roll for this pizza delivery?
I mean, if I get to choose one, I'll roll snarky.
Yeah, roll snarky. You've been kind of snarky here.
Good.
Okay. I got. Okay, well, I got 11 there, and then. So it would be a 5 total.
Okay. Yeah, 5. He kind of looks for a minute and he goes, "Okay, yeah, I like your gumption. You remind me of me when I still had hope. Here's a 50."
Oh, well, thanks, sir. You have a good holiday, and
He's immediately eaten alive by his children.
His own children. He says he wishes he died in that horrible accident.
Door shuts before you can see. But before the door shuts, there's a quick shot of like a severed hand flying out of the children.
well, I was gonna say, well, thank you. Please get this one off me still.
All right, come on, Timothy. We got a nice pizza to eat. I think it's oh gosh, I don't know what that man made this time. He always keeps me guessing with his flavors. I like his I like when he killed a skunk and just cooked it up nice.
Real artisan, right?
Yeah. He even colored the cheese to make it black and white for the extra I don't know. I was gonna say ambiance. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean, right?
He's got that je ne sais quoi.
He's talking to his children who are like gnawing at
Daddy,
him.
last time you ordered the skunk pizza, we lost 3 of the children. They're not my brothers and sisters. We call them the children because the survival rate on them is not good. So we don't get attached.
You see in the back room, there's a tired old woman.
She just looks at the camera. It's like that scene in The Shining. Just door shuts.
Just exhausted.
Okay, now we're on to the. Did everyone go? We're on to the.
No,
next...
Frankie.
Oh no, Frankie's
got to go. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. Frankie's walking around the mall, like kind of stumbling in a daze. Okay, everything reminds him of Deborah being murdered by like jalapeno. He walks past the in the mall store. He walks past the jalapeno poppers stand. He walks past the bus tire.
The Hooters.
The Hooters. He walks past the 3 Hooters that they have in a row.
So many of them.
He walked past a GameStop. Little known fact, she was a gamer. We didn't really touch on that earlier, but she was. He walks past the step ladder step store. Walks past the tall cabinets.
What Christmas song is playing?
It's a mall. So what Christmas song?
It'll be a blue Christmas without you.
Yeah, there we go. It's the mood.
Perfect.
And he's just walking in a daze, and there's like girls like fighting over him as he's walking by. Like they try to grab his arm, and then one of them will like hit the other one with a sandal or something, and they'll start fighting rapidly in background and stuff. And he's just like kind of going over there. He's like, the mayor, and then it was Tiny Tim, and then it should have been Deborah, but then she died yesterday, and then it was Marco. That's his name. Marco.
Roll smart.
And he got exploded, and then I'm like slowly starting to remember the order of everything, I guess. But that's what I'm doing, is that I'm still obsessing over the conspiracy.
Roll smart then.
Yeah, that's why I need to pick something better. I need to stop making the plot go forward. It can't all be on me, guys. Okay, that's a 3. That's a 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's all I got because I have nothing in smart.
Yeah, 11's not good. You don't. You. What happens is you are walking kind of in this daze, and you're like kind of zoning out. The song "Blue Christmas" is playing. You're kind of getting taken in by the mood. You're looking at all these shimmering lights and ornaments that are decorating this mall.
Oh, they're building another Hooters.
The second Hooters in the mall.
The fourth Hooters in the mall.
And as you're kind of taken in by this trance, you feel a hand press on your shoulder, and an old man goes, "Oh, what do you think you're doing, son?" And as you look down, you are one step away from falling down a not working escalator. Like all the parts are exposed, and you would fallen down and gotten mangled.
The only parts that are working are the like gears that turn.
Yeah.
And then the flood of women that have been chasing me, one of them like pushes past me, falls into it. That was Susie.
Did that count?
She was gonna be 6. She was gonna be 6.
Oh, she was in line.
I remember seeing her and she was buying candy corn at not our store.
Holy moly, that's a lot of marinara that came out of there.
Hey!
Oh, I'm definitely making a pizza out of my victim.
I'm going to Sweeney Todd so hard.
You see everybody is like Frankie's having this thing and it's a very dramatic scene, but in the background of the shot on the lower floor, you see people laughing. Like just this woman just got completely destroyed by the escalator.
Yeah,
people are like pointing and laughing.
One drunk guy's like,
they demand a blood sacrifice in this village. and it's like the the quick cut stares and as it zooms in on my fist.
Then you hear the ding, and the same Santa from the Salvation Army in front of the sauce store is looking at you
from the Hooters.
Yeah, yeah, he's
eating a wing.
Yeah, that'll give you enough motive. Maybe we should see that guy more often.
I like how technically I've killed 2 people, but not really.
Gotta be direct. Okay, so now we are in another phase of getting shit done. Who wants to go first, and what do you want to do? Technically, Tom is the only or Danny's the only who's completed a task so far, and that is find a weapon.
I think I'm gonna find a victim. It can't happen to me.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen to me. It's not gonna happen to me.
But
maybe I can kill them.
Well, I mean,
maybe I can kill them without killing them. Maybe I can kill them without killing them. You know? Maybe I could do something where maybe death will just think they're dead, and that happened. One of my pictures fell off the wall.
Oh, spooky.
Death didn't like that.
All right, Danny, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. You want me to go further?
Wait, did you want me to go first, or you want?
Whoever wants to, Frankie or Danny. Whoever's comfortable.
No, I don't mind because I'm ready to find my victim.
Okay.
I'm looking him up by the receipt of his order. You mentioned juniper berries.
Yeah.
The other thing, so I actually grabbed the receipt from that. So, but now it's a matter of being able to read Frankie's handwriting.
This is probably smart then.
Okay. Oh, not my best trait, but it's also not my worst. Okay, I got 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 minus whatever this 2, 8, and then plus
6.
6. So 8.
8 plus 6 is pretty high. It's higher than 14, it needs to be.
I think, right?
Yeah. 8 plus, no, it's 15. Isn't it? No, 14. You're right.
14.
Yeah, 14. Yeah. You do not succeed in this task. You just can't read. You get really frustrated, and you want to try to call Frankie, and that'll be maybe what you do next. But
oh, okay. But I don't do it right now.
You don't do it right now. But you just kind of you stress all out over this. And you think about killing Frankie just for a minute.
I thought about killing everybody so far.
Yeah, all the writing.
Danny's been ready for this more than everybody else.
I guess we can cut to Frankie, who's walking around on the street.
Yeah, no, I yell, Frankie!
Echo cuts to Frankie walking around on the snowy streets, bundled up and everything like that. Somebody makes a passing by comment of like, I wish I could bundle up with you. Not right now, Terry.
I'd frost your snowman, Frankie.
I'm a little not right now, Bill. I'll be back.
In your butt.
Yeah. I want to fuck him.
I'm just going. I want to. Go for it.
I'm just gonna go.
Oh man, I'd crack that guy's nuts if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, I put his chestnuts in my mouth.
I put his chestnuts in the open fire. You know,
literally everyone catcalls Frankie as he's trying to figure out who he's gonna kill. He's not really paying attention, then he gets a call on his cell phone. Although, what year? I think we've kind of gone modern. I feel with a couple of the references we've made.
Make it a flip phone.
Yeah, it's still a flip phone. Ambiguous.
7-ish.
Maybe Frankie just has a dumb phone because he's dumb.
It could be like It Follows.
Yeah, exactly. It's ambiguous.
What year it is.
Yeah.
And he gets a call from
stuff is made up.
I would assume he gets a call from Danny because Danny wants to call.
Burger.
Yeah, Danny.
Where was the second to last order tonight sent to? I can't read your God damn head.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Danny. And there he goes. And he remembers. That was Marco Bino. Marco's brother who survived. Or was it because he wasn't there? He wasn't there. He wasn't at the thing. He's got a full life ahead of him. He's not going to get killed soon. He's nobody would miss him. His only. Yes.
It's me.
I think I'm going to kill Marco Bino.
He was victim.
I know where he lives. Because I give out the addresses to Malcolm.
And I sell them on the black market. You're not a good person. You sell addresses.
What is going on with Frankie? Yeah, I think that's going to be my victim.
Okay, do you want to use I don't know, smart, subtle for it? I don't know what else you'd use. I don't know how you'd use sexy. How would you? If you can convince me of sexy.
Yeah, no. I can't. I definitely can't. We're going to go with subtle, I guess. Not that it is anything anyway. I literally only have 1 point in strong and 3 points in sexy. I used sexy once very successfully.
Yeah.
That's a lot of threes. 3, 6, 9, 10. Damn, she fine. That's the song playing in the background, but it's to the theme of yeah. What's it called? Oh, that's the one that's on TikTok. That's really great. It's like
to the window to the wall.
It's to the window to the wall, but what's it to the beat of?
Oh, I can't remember.
It's like Jingle Bells. Something like to the window to the wall till the sweat drops down my balls. Skeet.
Okay. So you rolled a 10?
Yeah. And I got nothing to negate from it because I'm zeros.
And you're trying to find a victim.
I'm trying to find Marco Bino because I know he wasn't at the tree lighting ceremony because he's not Christian.
Oh no! I don't think that's it.
No, don't worry, he's atheist.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if that makes it better. I don't think it does.
Frankie, you hang up the phone and you are like you start thinking about Marco Benny
Bino.
And Marco, whoever this name is.
That's all of his first name. Marco Bino.
Bino?
Really? Yeah, Bino. Because his brother is Marco, and he was there because at one point the family got real split about religion. So one of them celebrates Christmas, the other one doesn't, and that's why one
Marco Bino Smith.
Yeah, Smith. Yeah, the Smith. You know, and B Smith.
You hang up the phone, and start thinking about him and the location, and not being at the ceremony. and your mind, it takes you a little bit to start thinking about all these things, and you're once again off in one of your Frankie trances. And
he would have loved it the most, except for the part where his brother got decapitated.
And you, as you kind of are walking in this sort of like trance daze, you hear sounds that you're not really like focusing on, and something kind of snaps you back to reality, and you hear someone go, "Luca!" And the next thing that happens is you are impaled through the stomach by an errant reindeer. And it lifts you off the ground, piercing through your muscles. And blood begins to spurt like a fountain from your wound. What do you do in your last moments as you stare at the night sky?
His phone is ringing, though.
Phone drops to the ground, opens up. You can hear the answer somehow.
I couldn't.
I'm flying through the air, and then I remember suddenly I was like, "Oh, Grandma was hitting on me." Oh,
and Marco Vito was there.
Marco Vito was there. Oh shit!
And he's already dead too.
Yeah, he's already dead. He was the fifth one. I can't remember past the fourth one.
When the tree hit the power line, it like electrocuted him entirely.
Yeah, it hit the sewer cap that he was standing on, and then he like exploded. Yeah, we all remember how Marco Vito died, which doesn't make any sense because he somehow ordered a pizza afterwards. I think I just misremembered who it was.
It was someone else entirely.
It's just not...
But now you're dead.
And then as it impales me, like time speeds up again, and I somehow just get ripped in half. And then like half of me falls into a sewer, and a sewer gator comes up and eats it. And then like my butt just lands in front of like these two women that are having like tea at a local cafe. And they both see it for a second, and then they both start like biting each other to get to it. Like
a real hellscape you're painting.
It gets it bad.
So now we are on the section, It Sucks to Be Dead, except when it doesn't. Dead players get to contribute to the action if they wish, converting their survivor into ghosts. Ghosts can help or hinder the actions of the living by forcing any survivor to reroll their dice once per phase of play. So you could say, like, if we're in a doing shit or getting shit done, you could say, okay, Jason needs to, or okay, Tom needs to reroll that roll, whatever it was. And you must describe how you're interfering with the survivor's action.
Oh,
okay. But
I like it. So
look like an accident.
That's fun and all. That's okay. I'd rather just be NPCs, to be honest.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you might want to use it once if like someone's about to die and you want to.
True. Yeah. I could probably do that, but yeah.
You don't have to do it constantly, but you could do it like you can pepper it. It's kind of like the points in what is it? Die Laughing. You don't have to use them all the time. It's when
exactly. Yeah. So I'll do that when I feel like it. But yeah, I'd like to be some NPCs if people have them going on.
Yeah. Okay, now we are, I think, on Mal's. Mal's the last one for getting shit done.
Yeah, so I'll find a victim, and I'm going to go back to the sauce store.
Sauce Depot.
Sauce Depot. And
listen, when we made this movie, we didn't have a big budget, so really we had like a small town that we could shoot in, and then we had the pizzeria that we built, and we spent way too much of the budget on the pizzeria. And really, the Sauce Depot is just the pizzeria with like the cabinets removed, so like...
But I'm gonna go to the Sauce Depot and just be like, it all started with that stupid Santa telling us this nonsense, and I'm gonna stake out to try to kill the Santa.
Ooh. All right. Roll a subtle for sure.
I'm gonna kill this.
Wait, do you even know I'm dead?
No, not yet.
I don't think I do.
No, you don't.
Ooh. 11.
You can make him re-roll, Dave. You might want to.
Reroll your highest die.
It's an all or nothing. He rolls.
Reroll the whole thing, I guess then.
Okay.
Because that was pretty high, right?
Yes.
I want you to live. Frankie wants you to live.
It's another 11.
Okay. Okay. Here's what happens. You are outside. All right, where are you staking it out? Actually, let's talk about that.
I'm in my car, like, and just like parked on the road, like just staring at the depot where I knew he was stationed. It's like I'm in my
Yeah.
car, like the car's idling, and I'm just like sitting inside, like staring at it.
He should be in his back seat. He's mystical, right? Like,
well, we didn't confirm. It's a question if he's mystical.
yeah,
or
no,
not.
it should be questionable for the audience if he's mystical or not.
Yeah,
But we should really bend
He
it.
just was at a Hooters and drunk outside of a
We should
sauce
bend it
depot.
one time.
And then he just said shit, and we all believed him.
Before what happens, Frankie, how did you how did you help or hinder Malcolm?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I guess I made things worse for him, right?
Well, you didn't intend to, so it's not like you can narrate it. I think you're probably supposed to narrate it before the roll. You were trying to help him, so you can probably play it that way.
Yeah.
You only do it from like an audience perspective, where like things move and stuff. Not
Yeah, you
like
can do
his
that.
photos or like how not him as a floating ghost, but
Oh
like
yeah, it can be his influence. It's whatever.
So
he wants.
you were trying to find the mall Santa. So you go to the corner, and I'm trying to. It has to be how I did it. I'm just saying how fate
Or you're like
did
a
it.
broken window wiper or something where he can't see quite good.
Yeah, you accidentally missed the corner that he's on because I'm trying to tell you he's there, but it looks more like fog in your windshield. So then you don't see the Santa, and the Santa knows this.
A little bit of black ice on the road, just like
What we see in as Mal is kind of just staring, trying to like find out where that Santa is. We see a couple things. We see the electric lines. We see a guy up there trying to fix them, and one gets, we see like a little short out as a guy. It's a little bit loose, and the guy's like trying to fix it. We see a gosh, what's another thing? We see
a dead body in the middle of the road impaled on a reindeer.
Yeah, we do see another like a reindeer looking angry, like walking by with blood on its antlers, just kind of looks at the car and then looks by.
You see the guy that tames the reindeer, like the guy that tends the reindeer. He's just like, "What are we gonna do with you, Rudolph?"
There's also a cut to another car, like
you can't see
down the road. It's driving and he's very distracted. It's the kid with the army of children, and they're like just bouncing around the back seat, and he's just like, "Shut up!" And he's like turning around.
A snowplow too. You got to get a snowplow with.
Shut up!
It's snowing a lot more now too. It's almost a whiteout. And his wiper's broken.
And
die, by the way.
He's about to die. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the best way to do it.
We've built a.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens? We also see the marinara like crawling among the snow. There's always a little bit of marinara.
It's turning into black marinara. You can see the frost tickling up it.
Yeah. And what happens is you get sideswiped. You are like parked there, and an open sleigh sideswipes your car, and it knocks it because it's so slippery. It knocks it onto the nearby train track, and you are trapped underneath. It has flipped your car, and
seatbelt stuck.
Yeah, you're stuck. You're trying to like rapidly get out, and like then you eventually undo the seatbelt, and the door is just jammed, and the window is like contorted in such a way your body can't fit through. What do you do, Mal?
The front windshield is fogged up, and in the writing, in ghost writing, it says Marco Bino. Means nothing. Turns out nothing. What?
I'm going to try to go to like crawl in the back seat and try to kick out the window.
Yeah, it should be easy. They kick out from the inside.
You
go to the monkey wrenches into this.
You go to the back seat, and you like as you put your feet against the window, you are distracted for a moment as you do hear a train, must be moments away, and you hear it again to what sounds like the ringing of a bell. The last thing you hear before you are crushed.
No, come on. He's got to survive that and then be killed weirdly.
Yeah, with the plot twist, you got to make it so that he can't see it coming.
Thing. It's always like the third thing.
No, it's just a repeat of the first movie.
No. It doesn't need to be that. So kick out the window. Okay. We'll keep going.
You kick out the window.
We'll keep going.
All right, you make up one. I did like 3. You get one.
I'll help. Jason, keep going. What do you do?
Well, I was gonna say maybe I kick out the window and I get out and
and then the train nails your car. It was like, wow, that was close.
And then a reindeer impales.
Same one. It was waiting.
No, keep going. Right, like you narrowly escaped that part.
And then, I'll get out on the side that shows the depot again, and I see the Santa. I stare him down.
Oh, you see the Santa. Here it comes. Right,
okay.
Your car, you didn't realize, hit a tree really low, and it starts to topple the tree down. As you see the Santa, that tree just.
But no, it doesn't. It lands in front of you, and you're like, holy shit! And then the car full of the parent with all the kids in the back just nails.
Any one of those.
Go ahead and take your pick. Just two fake outs.
No, the car full of kids. It's on its side in the road nearby, and the door is open. You're like, wait, what? And all the kids climb on you, just strip you down to skeleton. It's weird.
Pizza, man. Pizza, bro.
Pizza. Give me pizza.
Pizza.
And the song playing is I'm Dreaming
Oh,
Christmas. As it stains red with blood beneath
One of
where
these
your
days
body
we're
once
gonna get a
was.
really modern Christmas song in there, like Ariana Grande's.
I don't listen to modern music.
She had one.
All right, now it is Danny Whiskey, the remaining survivor.
Are you fucking asshole? I'll kill you next.
On the other line, you hear.
Let's go in. I'll give you another. You can go right into your next. I'll probably have you do one more doing shit, but I'll let you go into your next getting shit done right away because I think that will be better for pacing.
Yeah. So, wait, getting shit done, does that mean finding?
It's finding the victim, or
So should I just try and read his handwriting a little harder, or maybe go where I think it is?
yeah, I like that. Going
there we go.
It's a small town.
So it might not be the guy who.
Yeah.
It'll be somebody though. Anyway, all right. Let's. So should I still roll?
Smart, probably.
I'm still rolling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not too bad. 1, 2, 7, and then what am I doing for this?
It could be smart, or it could be strong if you're trying to muscle your way through it.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm gonna go strong only because it's my toughest.
That's fine.
You said it was okay.
Yeah, I did. It's fine.
We're gonna go 4 and 4, 8. That's not bad. And then plus 9. So wait, no, I'm sorry.
What?
So I got a 4 and a 4. What did I have before? Shit.
I think you had an 8, didn't you? Did you say 8 or 9?
If 8 sounds right, but then I also got another 8 when I rolled.
That's fine. Then I mean, you're still pretty high. You did succeed in this
I'm
task, but
starting
you're
to feel
still pretty
like
high.
I rolled 8 twice somehow. But
that's
yeah,
fine. I mean,
right.
that could happen, and you are pretty high, so it's fine.
And then add what to it?
It's fine. You were at 0, adding 6 to it, so you got a 6 because you're pretty high.
Okay, so am I going to where I thought I was going, or am I going to a new house?
No, you're going to where you go to where you like think the guy is, and like we get a shot of like Danny standing outside, and you're not sure it's him, but it looks like the kind of guy who would complain about pizza. So you're like, it's good enough for you.
He's crying. He's crying outside, and he's holding a pamphlet. He's wearing a black like tux to make him look nice. And then you see grandma funeral, and then it's because she's dead now, and it's just like you see 2 people talking, and one of them is just like, "It was really a shame. I can't believe that grandma exploded."
That died, isn't it?
And you look and you see an army of kids running in circles around the house.
Oh, it's the same guy. But he's a fan. Oh, that's no good.
He's got so many witnesses.
So you have succeeded in finding a victim.
All right.
Let's do one more of getting shit done, just because I think pacing will be good.
Coming closer.
Make a plan.
Is it the guy with all the kids? Is that what we're rolling with?
No, it's not gonna be the guy with all the kids.
No, they all left. So it's grandma's house. It's grandma's house because everybody goes to every funeral in this town because everybody knows each other. So it's like it's somebody's house, but it's like the nephew of grandma who worked at the sauce depot because grandma exploded because she sweat.
Well, that's all arbitrary.
Yeah, well, she was at the thing, so she had to die in some super horrific way or whatever.
I think all the sauce in her store fell off the shelves at the same time, and it was like a tidal wave of sauce, and she drowned.
Yeah, I can't believe she drowned in sauce and then exploded.
We don't totally cut to what it is, but she's just face down in like about a foot of sauce.
But yeah, it's like her nephew is clearing up the house or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I guess with make a plan, I think this would be more observational. Like check out the house and see what's there, and then make a plan based on that. And so should I roll, and we'll figure that out?
Well, roll how you tell me what stat you're intending to use first. What how do you want to check it out?
If it's a matter of just getting actually, Danny, let's go with the character choice. It's not the smart choice. The character choice is he's so pissed off he wants to get in there, so he'd break down the front door.
That's fine. Yeah, strong's fine.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do it. All right, here we go. Here's the initial roll. Got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Pretty high.
So remember 9, please, because I keep
9.
That part. 4, 3. What is that? 7. That's not too bad. So 9. What is it? 2. Left 2.
2
plus 6.
2 plus 6 is 8. I think that's right at the limit if memory serves. Let me look it up. Give me 1 second. No, I think 8 is the well. I'll say you. Let me think.
Jason's nodded at his desk, otherwise I feel like he can give me.
I'm gonna say you can. Well, how about this? Instead of doing,
if you let me have this one, then do the deed is next, and I can fuck that up.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. I think a good house rule for this game is instead of just having the ghost re-roll, I think I'm gonna let you guys either plus or minus a roll by 1 because that would be enough to make it, and that doesn't seem like a huge adjustment.
Oh, okay.
So I'll let you guys do either. So either Frankie or Mal, narrate how you help Danny turn this into a success, just because it's only 1 off.
I'm just trying to bust down his front door, and I'm only 1 point away from it.
So
I feel like Malcolm should do it. Yeah, because I already tried.
Yeah, I'll say I'm helping by
describe
every time he hits the door, I'm like somehow moving the pins in the hinge to make it fall off.
Oh, I was gonna say go deeper than that. You could be like, oh, this door's needed repairs for 10 years, and everything on it with the harsh Minnesota winters, it's actually chipped away at the rust and all the lock and all that stuff. But yeah, that worked.
Okay, so Danny, your plan was to break in and has succeeded. Now you are there. You think the cousin of Granny, we'll call him Ralph.
Randy.
Randy.
Granny and Randy. Grandma.
He was named after his grandma. We named him Randy.
Grandy. Okay, Grandy.
Grandy is he's sad. He's watching.
He didn't hear me break open his door?
Yo, you broke open the door, but he's I don't think he heard you. I think he's a little drunk. You see him and it's a big house. Granny did well in the sauce business. She's got it's a manse almost.
Yeah.
Not quite a mansion.
It is
bigger than a house.
Uncle's manse.
It's kind of like a baby mansion.
We brought it back around. Yeah. It's Augie Doggy's uncle's manse.
And
what movie is he watching though?
He's watching Jingle All the Way.
Nice. All right. Well.
No, he's listening. No. He's reading the newspaper and he's listening to "Don't Shoot Me, Santa Claus"
by the Killers.
Don't shoot me, Santa Claus.
That song.
Time to do the deed.
He's drinking whiskey and he looks depressed. There's a picture of Grandma on the table. There's a variety of there's a charcuterie board of just sauces and bread. And he's eating the leftovers.
There's a little bit of respect that washes through Danny, but the deed must be done. Too late now.
How are you gonna do this deed? You have a weapon.
I think I need to knock him out first, because I have all this stuff in the
That's
car.
True. That's true.
So I think first I'm gonna knock him out, and then get the room ready, have him tied up during that. And then I'm gonna cut them into smaller pieces and make a pizza out of them.
Okay, so let's have you roll for knocking him out, because that's probably the most pertinent of the tasks for this to go through. So roll strength.
So is he on it? He's sitting in a chair facing away from me.
Yeah, and he's just drinking whiskey, looking at a picture of his grandma, eating like sauce and bread.
Picture of his grandma.
Listening to the killers.
7, 8, 9. Okay, and then I get 2, so 9. I keep rolling 9. 9 minus 6, 3, and then plus 6.
Yeah, 3 plus 6 is 9. So if both of you use a -1, I'll let you. I'll let it succeed. But you both have to agree, Mal and Frankie.
I mean, yeah, we need him to live where we died.
Yeah, Mussolini pizza must live.
Mussolini pizza needs to live.
Yeah, you guys describe this and I'll describe something at the end.
Does it not take the first time I hit him in the face?
No. I have something else.
Well, anyway, I bash him in the head and he falls out of his chair.
No, but Frankie and Mel have to describe how they're helping you to do this.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can step in at any point while I'm doing this, okay? So I bashed him in the head and he falls out of his chair, but he's not knocked out yet.
What's
So
going
I
on?
grab the whiskey bottle.
Wait a minute, man.
You gotta die.
Wait,
You didn't like my pizza. You didn't like the junipers. I don't care if your grandma. That's what happened. Which would be hilarious because that means I've already won, but I don't realize it. I don't care if it killed your grandma. And I grab his whiskey bottle, and if you guys want to step in, I'm gonna like slow down.
There's a picture of Frankie that falls off of the shelf in the chaos and he's laying on his side. The picture of Frankie lays on his side, and he feels a little bit of peace and doesn't fight back for a moment.
Oh, okay.
That happens, and then that happens, but for a second, he has some sort of calm. Then he tries to take a hand and press himself up, and it lands directly onto the glass from your shattered picture. And
the photo of me is different, and it's just
I hit him. I hit him super hard in the nose, which doesn't knock him out, but it breaks the shit out of his nose. And then it's time to. I put my boot on his neck, and then Jason, if you want to, I'm trying to get him to pass out. I'm not trying to kill him yet.
I'm gonna say through the commotion in the fall, a shelf starts to tip over.
A shelf full of model cars.
And since Danny has perfect hearing, he hears it before he sees it and rolls out of the way. Just the shelf
just knocks him out.
It lands on him and partially crushes him, but doesn't kill him.
Yeah, doesn't kill him. It breaks his arm and knocks him out.
I feel like this is how we should do everything from now on, because it should be 3 steps removed from the obvious easy.
Yeah.
So for now on, almost anything, I'll just
everyone has a thing
for a second. You guys
okay, and then you take him back to your. Where are you doing this? Are you doing the pizza?
In his kitchen. Since he's part of the Sauce Empire, he actually has a great kitchen.
Yeah, it's a manse. It's a pretty big place.
So I tie him up with sausages. He's and I put him on the island in the middle of the kitchen, and I've used the cellophane wrap for the sausages from the store to just around the whole room, so his blood splatter won't get anywhere that I can't clean it up. And he starts to. I let him wake up though. I put juniper berries in front of his nose, and it wakes him up. Should I roll for doing the deed? Because this is the do of the deed.
No, but I do have an idea of something you do need to do. Is you need to American Psycho him.
Oh yeah, that's partially kind of like that. I'm wearing a raincoat.
Yeah.
Just pull up the Wikipedia page about pizza and read.
No, you already rolled, Tom. You already rolled. You don't need to roll again.
I thought that was part of the make the plan. I wasn't sure if that was do the deed.
No, you already succeeded in making the plan. You already did the do the deed roll.
Oh my god! All right, well here we go.
So you are in this. You are in this place. I mean, we made it a little easier because I didn't make you do shit for a couple rolls, but that's fine.
Is it all right if he starts waking up, but I've already cut his leg off and I'm grabbing the pizza?
Yeah. He wakes up. It's you. It's the you make. I know you. You make bad pizza.
I make good pizza.
Juniper.
I make good pizza.
Juniper. Come on, man.
Juniper bears, you know what they do? You know what I get really close. You know what they do? They make you respect life more. Because you guys in this town, you don't respect life. All right.
Plot twist, it was Saw all along.
Juniper berries. You know, I have cancer. Or whatever Jigsaw had.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Jigsaw had.
I have pizza cancer.
And I just keep cutting up his leg into smaller meat.
Is that my leg?
No, you don't have pizza cancer. You have high cholesterol.
Same thing.
What? Is it my leg? He looks down. Oh!
Yep, we don't need these. I throw his toes in the trash. Too much,
What?
too crunchy, too not good for the pizza.
Who are you gonna feed this to?
I'm gonna feed it to you.
No!
I cut off his other leg.
Ah!
It's so sharp.
He's just gonna look. Now I'm closer. Now for your juniper berries.
Wait, what?
He goes. Now you go. Now for your juniper berries.
Time to eat up. And I put juniper berries in his wound.
I don't want to do it. And you didn't even cook the pizza. That's raw meat.
I'm gonna cook it. Don't worry, I'm gonna cook it, of course.
I'm gonna die before then.
You're not gonna die. Don't be a wimp. I put cheese and I made like I used his fingers for like the stuffed sausage crust or whatever.
Yeah. You use hot cheese to cauterize his leg wound so he doesn't bleed
Yes.
out.
Of course.
He turns and is screaming in his panic, and he sees down a dark hallway. It looks like Frankie, but he's covered in like a mountain of pizza, like at the end of Midsummer. He has like a little pizza, and it's just silent. Just
I put it in the oven and I'm poking the bubbles off of it. My oil is just kind
of. He is like crying and near passing out.
Don't pass out.
I want it.
Awake. I put like what should I put in front of his face? To keep him awake. I just slap him. Don't pass out.
You
enjoy this.
You
an anchovy. You wave a little.
Yeah,
no,
a little anchovy.
You make it. No, you'd make him drink some eggnog stuffed with anchovies.
Ah, there you go.
Gotta bring it holiday season back.
Do we need a trigger warning?
I don't know. Yeah,
this is torture.
Anyway, pizza comes out of the oven. It's been 40 minutes and I've kept him alive. I sit him up on his like stubs, and I force feed him a piece. Should I roll to see if he likes it?
Sure, sure,
man. I'm gonna roll subtle.
The flavors are so fucking subtle.
I want him to like it before I kill him. That might determine if I actually kill him or myself. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then what? Roll. Which I got a 3, so that's a 6.
That's a 12 overall. It is palatable, but he doesn't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like your pizza, man.
You don't like my pizza?
Yeah, the whole time. I told you the whole time.
Hey, why'd you order it every day? What?
He just kind of. I was hoping you'd get better.
What? What can I do to improve? What would you want? What kind of pizza do you want?
I don't not juniper pizza, and I don't want you to cook me. How about this? How about you make a pizza, cheese, 4 cheeses, maybe cheese in the crust, a tasteful pepperoni salami mix on top, and then just a hint of pineapple.
This is like, no, wait, hold on. I liked it right up to the pineapple.
Pineapple.
I was hoping this would be like the ending to Rat. You just want me to make a pepperoni pizza. That's what you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he said pineapple.
It's here. I'm like, all right. You see me, it's like slow.
He makes the sauerkraut.
I'm cutting the pizza. I'm putting all the dust, the crust together, and you notice him smiling for the first time in this whole thing.
Smash cut to Malcolm and Frankie burning in hell and being stabbed to death by demons.
I make a simple
just for one cut, just
yeah. Well, no, you cut to that, them burning in hell. Cut back to me pulling the pizza out of the oven, and I give a slice to the guy.
It's delicious.
I have a slice too. It is. It is. Maybe for now on, I should take people's orders.
I think you should.
Instead of just making what I want. Maybe it's more about them. Maybe Christmas is about giving. And
reindeer crashes through the window.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, now we get to decide if what the Santa Claus said was true, or if we both die. Like I put the oven on or something, and it kills us.
Well, you haven't killed him yet, so it depends.
Well, the plastic in the room has actually made an airtight seal, so the oven is. The oven's actually been slowly cooking us at the same time. So we get to decide: do I live? And this is us as a group, I think.
Yeah.
Do I live and Santa Claus was right? Or do I die and the audience is like, wait, was Santa Claus full of shit? Or
well, I could be up for interpretation because you didn't mean to kill him because you were killing yourself too with the gas. Oh. So that could be interpreted as an accident.
Well, no, I'm not saying that I'm dead yet. I'm just saying, like, does it kill both of us or does it kill just him?
Are you intending to kill him via like cooking him alive, or are you like I thought you were going to deliver a final blow?
No.
So you'd have to deliver a final blow if you want.
After he's had my good pizza.
He just passes away.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And then you just turn into dust.
Wait, what? Yeah, and then the audience is like, wait, hold on. Was Danny real the whole time?
It's a metaphor, right? This whole thing's a metaphor, right?
Okay, we can give everyone's input. I personally like Danny just being a villain in our mythos. The pizza killer of Minnesota.
And I gotta say, Final Destination has not done it where there's a serial killer.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about that earlier because it's like, oh, what if this time we make death a guy? And it'd be like, well, then it's just every fucking horror movie.
There's a lot of moving parts right
now. No, and Ty, you fucked up. He's not the pizza killer of Minnesota. He's the pizza cutter of Minnesota.
That's true. Oh, yeah. That's very
anyway,
true.
I tell Grandy, I say, thank you for teaching me about this, Grandy. You've really made this Christmas something to remember, you know? I think Mussolini's Pizzas is gonna benefit from this. I think the town of
Vorstborne is where we live. Vorstborne.
Wait, what's the name?
Vorstborne.
Vorstborne, Minnesota is gonna remember me for what I'm about to do to you.
Let me go?
I cut his head. And we can cut the credits.
Smash cut the credits with some 41.
No, we have to roll
towards camera.
No, the last shot we get like you begin swinging it, and then for an instant in slow motion we see the ghost hands of Frankie and Malcolm on your blade as well, helping it guide it straight through this man's neck. And then we smash cut the credits.
And then Grandma's ghost spanks Frankie, and he's just like.
It's
the Force ghosts watching you smiling, and they're all saying "Merry Christmas."
And Anakin Skywalker is also there, but it's
Anakin
Skywalker. And a Muppet that's not Yoda but looks like Yoda.
It's legally distinct Yoda.
Yeah, Moda.
No, it's the Swedish chef.
The Swedish chef.
The end credits is a mashup between Sum 41's In Too Deep and Frosty the Snowman.
Ooh,
sing it.
Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, so it's Frosty's...
in too deep.
Frosty the Snowman is in too deep.
I'm trying to sleep on the
summer.
Instead of going under.
Instead of melting under.
There we go. That's it. That's the ending credits.
Hold on, after credits theme.
Ooh.
We get
Randy wouldn't
Yeah. Is there an after credit scene where I die?
No. What I think the after credit scene is this. The after credit scene is do you cook all of Grandy? Do you cook them all?
Yeah, I made him into a lot of pizzas.
Okay. we get a scene. It's very late at night. It's around 2 a.m. We see you going out. We see Danny walking to the dumpster with like a bucket full of like face meat and parts that you didn't necessarily want to use. And then up on a building near a chimney, we see the Santa ringing his bell and looking at you and nodding. And that's where we
nod back.
He didn't notice. He didn't think you'd notice him, so he pauses, but then he nods again. Now it ends.
But then you cut to my like outside my POV. There is no Santa. and that line I cracked earlier in the movie where I said I believe in Santa, it turns out I'm the only one who actually saw it.
And then right before
a normal Salvation Army worker, but I saw actual.
There's like a high shrill note, and then it cuts, and then in the black right before it cuts to permanent black, you see Frankie again in the Midsummer Pizza Tower, just for like a frame.
A jump scare. A pizza jump scare.
A jump scare at the end. Another quick cut of like Malcolm in the bear suit on fire.
Wait, hold on. Why is this?
What movie is this?
I like how we just stole a bunch of movies. The ending was with Danny and Grady was pretty much one for one The Menu. The ending of The Menu.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I never saw that movie. I guess
a great
it's
movie.
Pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah.
That was End of the Line,
really
a Final Destination horror game.
What's the real name? Like, what's the name we came up with as the...
Oh, that's a good question.
I thought we had a couple that were pretty good. I guess we'll just have to name it.
I gotta use the real bad real quick.
Okay.
Before you
Okay, well, we'll go, I guess.
Favorite moments will go, but let's think of a name while we'll workshop a name while Tom's doing this.
Murder by the Slice.
Oh, it's not bad.
It's pretty good, actually, but it's gotta be Christmassy.
It's gotta be Christmas, yeah.
Well, we could do our favorite things, and then as we think of names, we just shout them out. But like,
the snow.
Slicing. Yeah, we can do better. I'm Dave. I played Frankie Furnett. My favorite part was actually how I died, because I genuinely didn't see it coming. Because like I kind of didn't understand what would cause you to die, but that's kind of part of the fun of the game, I guess. Because in Final Destination, they don't know when they're gonna die, and it's gonna happen randomly. So in a way, that kind of happened to me. But yeah, that was kind of funny. But then also just going completely off the rails from the end, as we do. But yeah, I'm Dave. This is my new office. I plan on making a Cribs-like video as soon as this fucking poster will stay up. Yeah, that was mine. I'll toss it over to Jason.
Yeah. Jason, I played Malort. Man, I don't know. I didn't know what to expect from this. So it was very just great to see how it panned out. Personal panned out.
Yes.
I really just appreciated all the pizza nonsense. I'm really hungry. I think we're gonna go order a pizza.
Okay, I found our list of what we had as names. Feliz Navidad, 12 Sleighs of Christmas. Those were two really good ones. Can't find the other ones. Anyway, continue.
That was it. You cut me off.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
My favorite, I played Death. My favorite moment of the game. I like that we have just a pizza killer in Minnesota now. I think that's a good thing to have in our overarching story of all our games. There's just a bad pizza man up there, man, and we'll see if we ever play any more games in Minnesota, but he's around.
This is good, really. It's good that there's a pizza killer in Minnesota.
Yeah, I like his motives too. They're nice and clear.
Didn't we do Monster of the Week in Minnesota?
Was that?
Well, maybe that might have been in Minnesota too. You're right.
I think that was Minnesota.
It might have been Minnesota.
Anyway, what was the name we came up with?
We didn't come up with it.
Oh, what about
Well, no, go Tom. You say your name and favorite moment first, and then we'll see if we can come up with a name.
Should I say Tom or Danny?
Both. You can say both.
You go with
Tom.
both.
I played Danny. My favorite moment. I like how there is a couple. Good, just the setting up. I think Jason's death, Malcolm's death was fun to not do the first choice, but keep. It's always the fourth thing that happens to people or something like that. That was fun. I like that. Yeah, having a drink, the family that strips the guy down to a skeleton. Yeah, that was my favorite. Who am I crafting it for?
No one. We went.
Oh.
Now we're just
Well,
here.
Well, we can come up with the name afterwards because I don't want to run out the clock on the video.
Yeah.
With that, we are the Mythos Mystery Society. A very merry Mythos to you all, and to all a good Schmuckies. Brought to you by Get in the Car. We're going to Schmuckies. Me and you getting some beers. Going to Schmuckies.